Hello everybody, welcome on in. I am Orai, and we are back with more of our community co-op for Spell Brigade. 20-ish days from the update, really looking forward to it. Today we're probably going to be doing, arguably, this one will shock me if this does incredibly well. But we might be doing probably one of the toughest one spell runs in this game. We're going to be running Solar Pulse. So Solar Pulse is probably one of the weakest damage outputting spells in this game. And not only that, but it's going to have such a small area. This is going to be really tough to kill the boss, if you ask me. I'm really curious to see how this is going to go. We've done Solar Pulse runs before, but we've had other spells. This time we're literally only going to have Solar Pulse. It's going to be our only spell. We're going to have no range at all. We're literally gonna have no range. We're all gonna have this tiny little circle to try to kill enemies. Obviously we'll be able to sort of increase our spell size and things like that, but this is gonna be a tough run. This is honestly gonna be pretty tough. I'm probably gonna go like, I'll probably go like a decent amount of spell size, because I do think with this one I think it will help a lot. But honestly, I'm worried. I'm worried how this is going to go for the boss fight. The boss fight is what's going to scare me the most here. Okay, more right off the get, we get two really good spell size upgrades. This will be this one. This is the one I've been scared to do. The even more scared than Aether Beam. I don't really like Aether Beam that much, but at least Aether Beam has range to it. It can hit a lot of enemies from far away. You can put lightning on it, and that makes it, you know, that makes it like kind of decent. So it like, I'm not as worried about this one or that one. This one I am worried about, just because the range is going to be tough, and the damage on this is going to be pretty low. And we're all gonna, you know, some of the spells you can kind of get away like one or two people soloing the boss. I'm not really sure how we're gonna do the boss fight on this one. I'm not sure if like every single one of us is gonna have to be on the boss. This will be pretty fun to try though. But I did kind of recommend everybody's allowed to take whatever infusions they want. Like there's no rules to the infusions, but I did kind of recommend like maybe we should at least take, like everybody should maybe at least take one DPS. Like everybody at least take a fire and lightning, because I do think we will need it. And then if you want to take ice, acid, or whatever, take that as like your other one. But I do think it will help if we do take some damage, because honestly I think we are going to need it. I think we will need it. This will be very interesting. I'm curious to see what the strategy is going to turn out to be for this one. And then yeah, I didn't do introductions, but we're joined by Seabonds, Shifty McGee, and Blarg. Okay, so what are we doing? Oh, we're clearing. Okay, I'll come up and help. So I'm definitely gonna go, honestly, I probably go all DPS here. I'm probably gonna take lightning. I probably take lightning just so I can sort of spread the damage a little bit more. And then I might do like lightning and fire. I'll kind of see what everybody else ends up going with, and then maybe I'll pick something else. But it looks like they both already have lightning and fire too. Blarg Plean only has the level 1 still. That's crazy. That must mean all global upgrades so far. Alright, so we may or may not get ours right here. Okay, I'm actually gonna do base critical. And then what sucks about this spell too is the augments are really bad. You know, the augments for this one are not going to help us at all. At least in terms of damage. Yeah, see, like, we'll get less damage or we'll get healing. That's really all we're gonna get. We'll start off with healing. I would really love to see some of these reworked too, because honestly, I would like to see, instead of taking less damage, I would like it to see you do more damage for each enemy that's in your... Okay, let's just do the cooldown and then I'll get fire or... Okay, let's go... We'll go with... Oh, should I just take fire? Because I really want lightning. I'm gonna go lightning. Now I lost track of what I was saying. Okay, sorry. I seriously lost track of what I was saying. Trying to think about it. Usually what I do, so here's what I do when I'm like, usually when I forget about what I was thinking about or what I was gonna do, I usually backtrack. Like if I'm looking at my, say I'm on my iPad or my phone, and I close something out and then I was like, oh, what was I was about to look something up. What was I gonna look up? You know, then I'll go back to my previous apps that I had open. Like maybe I had YouTube open and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I was gonna go look this up, but now, yeah, I can't do that now. No can do. Oh yeah. Okay, see, now I remember. We were talking about the augments. How I wanted it to be, how I think it should be, the more enemies that are in your circle, the more damage you do. Instead of taking less damage, have it be you do more damage. I think that would be awesome. Because this spell could use like a damage buff, and I think something like that would be sweet. So like every enemy that's in your circle, you do maybe 5% more damage. Okay, let's go cooldown, because screw taking less damage. That's... Who cares? It's probably like not even noticeable either. Some of the augments in this game, they just don't, I don't know, they just don't go with the way the game is played. Because, like, I think in theory, like, the way they went with these augments is they were thinking, like, oh, we could have... I don't know, like, I'm trying to think, like, maybe they were thinking they could have, like, tank classes and healers and DPS, but it doesn't really work that way. Like, being tanky in this game literally is useless. I'm gonna do the crit chance. It feels super useless to build yourself tanky in this game. Because if anything, if you're gonna build into that, you might as well build into dodge. You know, I don't think building into armor is really good, and then anything to take less damage isn't really like beneficial either. That's just how I like think about this. How I think about this game. Like it seemed like they tried to kind of push people into be like, oh, you can play a tank character, but tank characters in this game are absolute trash. All right, let's do base damage. Because I do think they multiply differently, so I don't know. I don't get into the nitty gritty on the stats for this game. I probably should. I just play the games and then I'll ask questions and hope that other people know the answers. In this game, you can kind of be a healer. But again, like, the healers aren't really needed that much. Like, it's nice for when you reroll spells or something, or... Man, these are gonna take forever to kill. Alright, I keep getting, like, a ton of cooldown and stuff, too. Not really a lot of damage. I'm probably gonna go... all damage too. I think I'm gonna go plasma. I keep trying to think if I want to go like ice or not, but I really think it's more beneficial for me to just go all in on damage. I think that's gonna be a little bit more helpful. Okay, I think I can get all 3 of these here. Yeah, there's 2 over here, so let's go get those. More cooldown. Okay, let's do base movement speed. The last few games I haven't gotten offense defense, but this one I definitely am, and there it is, so I'm just gonna take it. So that's gonna give me 110% damage, just like that. I am gonna be pretty slow. I'll see if I want to build into the armor kind of stuff. I don't really know yet. Guess we'll see what kind of movement speed upgrades we can get. Although with this spell, I mean, with this spell, movement speed's probably not as important because you kind of want to have enemies around you. Like, see, so this upgrade, your spell's area increases in size to lower your health. There's so many augments in this game where it's like, oh, the lower your health, the better you are, or in relics. But again, this game, you don't stay at low health. Like, it doesn't work with this. It doesn't work in this game. It's like the enemies, it's almost like the enemies hit too hard too. I think that's part of it, because this game, it's like, once you get to a couple waves in, it's like 3 hits and you're dead, 2 hits and you're dead. So if it was like less damage per hit, it would make more sense. You know what I mean? Like, if you could control your health a little bit better, where like, okay, you have 1200 health, but each enemy is only hitting you for 100. But instead, they're hitting you for like 1200 or 1000, especially once you get to like the later waves. So yeah, it would probably just, yeah, you know what I mean. All right, I am pretty slow here. Let's do that critical chance. Okay, so now that I'm building into damage, I'm definitely just gonna go all in on this. I'm gonna take fire also. So we'll go pure plasma. I'm curious what Blarg Plean is doing with his upgrades. A level 6. I mean, I guess I'm only level 10, so I'm not like too far ahead, but I'd be curious to see what sort of... Blarg Plean has definitely got spell size upgrades. I would love to get a little bit more spell size too. That's a pretty big solar pulse already. Okay, yeah, let's do spell damage. And everybody else has plasma also, so everybody else kind of had the same idea. They're just going pure damage, which I honestly think is the best way to do this. I think it's best if everybody just goes damage, so that's what I'm gonna do too. Blarg Plean, I think, went ice. Blarg Plean also doesn't have rerolls. I think Blarg is the only one that doesn't have rerolls. Whereas I'm pretty sure C-Bonds and Shifty do, so we can reroll to get whatever we want. But yeah, I definitely think doing all plasma is going to be the way to go. And then we can all sort of heal each other too, you know, maybe like that'll be a thing. I don't know. Like I said, it'll be fun to find out though. Let's go spell size. This spell will definitely benefit from spell size. The closer, or I guess the further away from the boss we can get, the better. Alright, let's go find this crab. Shifty must have gotten offense defense too, because they were just as fast as I was. Man, we have not found this yet. Okay, I'm gonna go base movement speed. Man, how have we not found the crab yet? Okay, it's marked, bottom left now. That took a while. See, this is where it's gonna get hard. Like, see how we get overwhelmed like this? That's what's gonna make this spell in this boss fight so freaking hard. That's what's gonna make this so hard. That's why we're gonna need a lot of damage to like kill all these bugs quick enough. Because if we're all in the same zone together, we're just gonna attract all the bugs and fighting the bugs and the boss. And I think we already have all the augments for this spell too. So that's kind of lame. It's kind of lame that we're already done with that. Okay, let's do damage. And then I'm gonna go fire. We could go Sulfur Storm if I wanted to. Like, that's a maybe. Okay, should we go? Maybe I go Thunder. Yeah, I'll go Thunder. They went Plasma, I'll go Thunder. Thunder will be better at killing the mobs. Fire will be better at killing the boss. So I feel like we might need like a little bit of both. And then Blarg will get whatever Blarg gets, ice and something else. Blarg has really good spell size. That's what I need to get now. Let's go look. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. Okay, let's go cooldown again. So C-Bonds is looking at a 19, Shifty's at 20, I'm at 16, and Blarg is at 11 right now. I'm just hoping we have the damage to kill this. Let's do base cooldown to kill the boss. There's a lot I'm gonna need here too. I'm gonna need, now that I have offense defense, I'm gonna need to pick up some movement speed. It wouldn't help to get armor. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with these last two relics though. I don't know if I'm gonna go the defensive route for the relics, because I haven't really been getting movement speed right now. Okay, let's do that base cooldown again. Okay, the relic is out, so I don't think anybody's checked up here, so I'll come check up top. Looks like, I don't know who that is. C-Bonds, I think, is... I think C-Bond has it. I can hear the hits. Yeah, that's weird. I could hear it. I could hear it in my... Alright, see, now this is going to be a tough one. If I go with this, I'm gonna really have to invest in movement speed. But again, maybe it's okay because I do want the enemies close to me anyways. But I also, like, maybe I don't need, you know, like 60% movement speed or 40. But I should probably try to keep it like in the 20s. think trying to keep it in the 20s would probably be a good idea. I wonder, I would like to see like how good our healing and stuff is going to be too. Like if we all kind of clump up into an area. Oh, there we go. 18 movement speed. That'll hold me off for a while. Okay, seal the rift. This is a nice easy one. I could probably solo this. Okay, let's do more base cooldown. I don't even really know, like, look how fast the cooldown on this is anyways. It's already insanely quick. Okay, so yeah, now we're just gonna get level ups, which is weird. Some spells have a lot of augments, some only have a few. Obviously, like an augment rework would be something I would like to see too, but I don't think that should be like a priority. Like, I'd like to see the relics get reworked first. I think the relics because the relics should be more game changing. The augments a little bit too, but the relics should be like build defining. I do think some of the augments need major reworks though, especially like this spell. This spell I think needs a lot. Like, the spell needs a couple extra ones to make it a little bit more enticing. Okay, let's do straight up damage. Because I mean, what I want to see is with the augments, I would like to be excited about the augments, because the augments feel like evolutions in this game, you know? Most games have evolutions, like these types of games have evolutions. So, okay, once you get your spell to this level, you can change what it does somehow. That's what I would like to see happen with like some of these augments. Some of them do that. You know, they can explode, they can hit multiple targets, but then a lot of them just like aren't really this one in particular does not have anything exciting. None of these augments I'm like, ooh, I'm so glad we saw this. That doesn't work with this one. This one I literally look at the augments and I'm just okay, this is what we're gonna get with this spell. Extra spell size when I'm low on health. Okay, well, I'm never gonna be low on health, hopefully. And then healing, like the healing's fine, but honestly, there's better healing spells, I think. Like, if you want to play a healer, I don't think this is the best spell anymore. Like, I think Aether Beam or the birds are now better healers because, one, they have range to them. So I'm just trying to see like where this spell fits into the game now. Okay, let's go base cooldown. So right now we have 170% spell damage, 32% crit. I would like to get that a little bit higher, because that's where a lot of our damage is going to come from. It's going to come from crits. So if I can build that up, you know, that'll be sweet too. I always get stuck in those crevices every single time. Okay, let's go with more spell size. Every time, like, I'm so curious. I always ask, like, do you think they purposely made them like these odd shapes so you get stuck like you can get stuck on the corners while you do it? Because some of them are like even these ones aren't really like a flat surface. So like if you try to hug the wall, like you'll get stuck on them sometimes. And I get hit a lot doing that. Because, you know, you try to make like a tight escape and then you get stuck on that little crevice right there. All right, let's do base critical damage. I mean, so far I'm doing pretty good job of like killing out the lower level mobs. Seems like my tick rate is doing pretty good, and we're doing like a good amount of damage to them, like relatively quickly. Like not high numbers, but just high frequency. Oh wow, I'm gonna do the cooldown though. But again, this spell is so hard to tell how good the cooldown is working, because it has such an incredibly fast tick rate anyways. But like I said, I think the movement speed, I think I'm okay with sticking with my movement speed sort of in the lower numbers. You know, I don't need to build that up super high. Because since I'm not going to be able to kill enemies from far away anyways, you know, you still have to wait. You have to wait for the enemies to come to you. I could run around to other enemies, but it still doesn't seem like it's that important. All right, let's go damage. As long as I have enemies in my range the majority of times. Okay, boss is going to show up here soon. This first boss fight is going to be very telling about how the rest of the run is going to go, I think. I think if we dominate this first fight, we'll be in good shape. But if we struggle, then we're probably going to struggle every fight. You know, I think that's usually a good sign. Oh man, I want both of these. I'm going to go crit chance though. So let's see what we do here, because this is going to be, I'm really curious about this fight. Oh man, Blarg went double ice. Ooh, that's curious. Like, this is going to be a tough fight, because we're all going to need to be in range, but we're also going to need to avoid each other when he does his pillar attack. And then someone's gonna have to kind of clear out the mobs too, because we don't want the mobs like getting in on us. So we're gonna have to do like a good mix of both. Okay, let's go crit damage. Luckily I don't. Ooh. I was gonna say, luckily I don't need to move. Oh, now I do. All right, let's do spell size. Oh, dang it. Okay, see, but luckily, like, yeah, look how quickly we'll get healed up after getting hit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Scatter! Okay, he's about a quarter dead. I'm gonna try to do a mix of both. I'm gonna try to do a mix of, like... Ooh, that was a dodge? Dang. Alright, let's see. So again, these two are super lame. This one could be okay. Because I feel like we'll be near each other a lot, especially for these boss fights. So yeah, I guess we could do that. There's no penalty to it, and there's no real drawback to it. There's the revive relics, which I do think are a little better, but who knows if we're really gonna need to do revives? I don't really know. Okay, scatter. Uh-oh, someone just died. As I literally talk about the revive stuff. Oh man, okay, like we gotta clear the bugs out too. See, it needs to be like, this needs to be a good mix of both killing, oh man, of both killing and killing the boss and killing the ads. Okay, I'm gonna do my reroll here. Let's do that base movement. Okay, I'm good. Oh, come on. I got like a little bit too close there. Okay, I'm gonna work on getting the ads. Oh, shoot. Boss is almost. Almost. Okay, let's do spell size again. Big lap here. Okay, we'll do the base damage. So it's like kind of try to stay on the boss when he's not doing pillars, and then when he does do pillars, go run around and kill the ads. Get away! This actually went okay. It definitely took a while, but you know, it went okay. I think all of us having this lightning helps a lot too, like with killing a lot of these extra ads. That did go better than I thought it would. Let's go more spell size. All right, more spell size. I'm gonna build very heavily into spell size. At this point, I think spell size and damage will be just basically whatever's the higher level upgrade. Because the range, I really want the range on this. That way, you saw I got hit a couple times by that boss, just because I was just a little bit too close. That went okay though. That went okay. I'll just say okay. It definitely didn't perform as well as some of our other spells, but it also didn't do as bad as some. That went okay. It took a while, but we were able to control the situation for the most part. We still did like enough damage to the little bugs to kill them relatively quick, so it felt like we never really got overwhelmed too much. You know, the bugs come in fast and surround us, but with almost all of us having lightning, we're able to, it feels like we're able to kill them off relatively quickly. Okay, now we just farm XP for 25 minutes until the next boss fight. Man, Shifty has a level 34. Seabond's at 31. That's nuts. And I'm at 26. Alright, let's do more spell size. So yeah, I think what we'll do is I think I'll probably go back and forth between those two. I don't know how much more cooldown we'll take unless it's like a legendary or something, but I think I'll just take whatever the highest upgrade is. Whatever the higher tier upgrade is. And then if it's a tie, probably go damage. Okay, let's see how quickly we destroy these now. Okay, not very quick. Oh, okay-ish. Can I reach both? I don't think I'm going to see any on this side because I think that's where whoever just ran past me came from. We only need 3 more though. 1 more. Complete. Okay, so now we're just going to get level up again. Okay, so let's go damage. Like I said, if it's a tie, let's go damage. Probably won't need to take movement speed for a while, unless I see like a big legendary armor upgrade or something that's really gonna... Wait, is that how fast Shifty is? Oh man, is Shifty really that slow already? I mean, I guess so. I guess it's possible. Shifty could have taken both of the armor upgrades, whereas I took 1, but I also did take some good movement speed upgrades. So if I didn't get the movement speed upgrades, I'd probably be pretty slow too. Okay, we're just gonna steal all of Shifty's damage. Shifty's like, what the hell are you doing? Stop stealing my damage, Ori. I'm just a little bit faster than him too, so I can just keep running. Oh no, Seabond is here to steal my DPS. No. Stop it. I don't care if I have the highest DPS, but I also do care. That's why I troll people sometimes by trying to steal their DPS. Try to block their shots, cut them off, get them killed by the boss. I don't know if I will this run though. I guess it depends what's better, lightning or lightning fire. I'm not sure what's better in terms of like pure DPS. Oh, didn't even see him. He seemed like he came right through that wall and got me. It's gonna be nice with all of us having healing though. Heal me, Seabonds, thank you. Actually, this will probably be pretty good healing too, because since we're only building into 1 spell, Okay, I'm not gonna do the movement speed. Let's go with the spell size. Since we're only building into one spell, you know, we're gonna have like level 40 solar pulses. It probably will make it a pretty good healing spell. Still not. I'm still gonna stick with my original statement though, that I don't think it's as good as Aether Beam or the birds. I do think the birds are going to be the best healer in this game now, just because of its range. Okay, this one, no, I could troll this, but I'm not going to. Not yet. If I'm not like, I'm a little more prone to troll these runs if I know we're like guaranteed to win. Not this time, because I really want to get the level up too. Like, I want to get, if there's extra spell size or spell damage in there, I really want to get that. Otherwise, I don't really care. Larg is really slow now, too. Wonder if anybody else is ever going to troll. Oh, man. Did Shifty troll us? It wasn't me this time. Oh yeah. Wasn't me this time. Someone got caught. Someone got caught trying to troll. Who was it? Was it you, C-Bonds? Was it you? Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's go with that epic spell size. I don't know who it was. Someone got caught trolling though. Okay, so I'm looking at 220. So these guys are hitting for 400. What am I hitting for? 316? Okay, let's go spell damage. 316, hell yeah. All my wrestling fans out there, that 316 was short-lived. I don't watch much wrestling anymore. I go back and forth though. I mean, I was huge. Like I was an 80s kid, you know, so I grew up like watching like Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, and then like when I was, you know, the 90s era when it was The Rock and Stone Cold, and like Undertaker came a little bit before like the Attitude Era, but he was a really big part of it, and like DX. That's when I was really into wrestling. And then when I like sort of around like high school-ish, you know, like by the time I hit high school, like I didn't watch it as much anymore. And then I kind of stopped watching. Like I didn't watch a lot of the John Cena era, like in CM Punk, like the PG era or whatever it's called, the Attitude Adjustment. I don't remember what it was called. I didn't really watch much of that, so I missed out on a lot of John Cena and CM Punk stuff. But then I come back and forth now. Like I had my kid's 12 years old now, so when he was a little bit older, like I kind of started watching it again with him. But he kind of fell out of wrestling really quick. He didn't really like. He enjoyed it for a little while. Like we would watch all the pay-per-views together and things like that. But now he doesn't really care too much about it. So I go back and forth. I usually still watch like all the pay-per-views though, because I have Peacock, and so you kind of get them free on Peacock. So I do watch the majority of the pay-per-view events, especially the big ones. Like I'll still watch every Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. I've been to WrestleMania too, which was incredible. I went to the, I know this isn't going to be that interesting if you're not a wrestling fan, but I mean, hopefully those that are like interested in this. But I went to the WrestleMania where Seth Rollins cashed in the Money in the Bank. I think it was on Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, and that was absolutely incredible. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll these. Like that was such a good, it was such a good WrestleMania. It was like one of the best WrestleManias. And then they had like NWO and like DX all come out, and they had like their little rivalry continue because they had, what was the fight? Was it trying to think what it was. Was it like Sting versus Triple H? I think that was the fight. I can't remember. So it was like the big icons of WCW and WWE. Oh man, it was so good. It was just such a good WrestleMania. And then being there live was incredible. So I still want to go to another wrestling event too. You know, I'd like to go to, I would really like to go to a Royal Rumble. That would be ideal. I would love to go somewhere. So I kind of always talk about going to a Royal Rumble at some point, because that would be so fun. The Royal Rumbles are always super entertaining because there's usually a couple surprises, and it's always fun doing the countdowns, and then you get to see all the big superstars too. Like everybody's at the Royal Rumble, all the big names are there. So I would love to do Royal Rumble sometime. There we go. That's my wrestling spiel. So yeah, on and off. Sometimes I enjoy it, sometimes I don't. Like, I keep up with it. If I'm not watching it, I'll at least keep up with it, like read about it. Because at this point, I do have a hard time watching like 5 hours of wrestling a week. You know, Monday Night Raw and then SmackDown. It's a little too much for me to keep up with. But I'll still read like the recaps or something. Okay, let's do more spell size. We've been getting some good spell size upgrades here. Oh, Shifty's gonna need some healing. Yeah, look at that tick rate, super fast. Oh, I'm gonna get all this over here. This is mine. I'm definitely not hitting for the highest amount. It's probably going to come down to who does, in terms of higher damage numbers, who's getting to enemies quicker. So maybe that's where movement speed, like who's hitting more enemies more often. All right, let's go. Man, cool. Like I said, I'll take all the spell size and damage I can get. The spell size is just going to be more beneficial for the boss fight. It helps a lot too with like killing the mobs, but it's not as necessary. At least at this point it doesn't. It does seem like we're a lot stronger than I anticipated. One spell runs too. I feel like one spell runs always sort of inflate how strong a spell really is, though. Because, you know, like if we did a normal run, you know, we wouldn't be putting 34 levels into Solar Pulse. But I am pleasantly surprised at how much better these are. How much better this spell is than I thought it would be. What I would like to see, this is a little off topic. Well, I guess it's not off topic, it's about the game. But I would like to see, because you know how at the end of the screen, there is sort of a reward or a title you get for doing the best of the objectives. I would love to see some sort of friendly competition for these objectives. Like whoever cleans up the most area gets a bonus prize. You know, like something just as simple, maybe you get an extra level up. Like that's it. Like congrats, you cleared the most space, you know, and it can show your scores like on the right hand side of the screen so you can see how close it is. That would be awesome. And just to have like a little bit of friendly competition for these objectives. And you could do that for almost all of them. How many enemies did you kill in the sacrifice? How long were you in the area when you had to activate it? How many statues did you kill? How many fungi did you pick up? Like a lot of these you can put into some sort of competition. That would be fun. Okay, let's do spell damage. I think that would be it would just be another fun thing to do. Like how many soccer balls did you kick in? I know there's like ways you could troll it in a little bit, but still. All right, let's do the armor. Actually, no, let's do, you know, we could do this. This gives me 16% damage. That's fine. I don't have the biggest solar pulse either. Everybody else, maybe, no, I have a bigger one than Shifty. I think everybody else has bigger than me though. That makes me, I wonder how much size they've seen, because I started getting a lot of good size. I know Blarg definitely got a lot of good size early. Yeah, because look, Seabon's, well, Seabon's isn't too much bigger. No, maybe Seabon's is like almost the same size. Maybe it just looks bigger when I'm looking out, but we're close. Okay, let's do that critical chance. Man, yeah, they're hitting for 600 something. I'm only hitting for 4s. And again, the enemy spawns are always really weird because they usually spawn up top and not down below. Let's go base damage. I'll also admit too, this is a little bit more fun than I thought it would be. I do like the close nature of how close we have to be to the enemies all the time to actually hit them. So you know you have to actively be engaged in the fight. You can't just, like with the birds or falling stars, you know, you just kind of run around and your spells will just hit everything on screen. But with these ones, I actually actively have to go out and try to purposely get close to the enemies. Oh, wow. I mean, well, we'll go spell damage, but that global spell size, man. Boss will be here somewhat soon. I imagine it's probably going to go about just as well as that first round did. I don't think it's gonna go like amazing, but I think we'll have similar success to what we did before. We are gonna have, the biggest thing is we probably, a lot of us, oh wow, that's a huge damage increase. And it actually doesn't do, how much was I hitting before? That's why I like to build into crit too. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna get all of these guys right here. Oh yeah, beautiful. See, I can kill like most of the enemies, at least the smaller ones. I can't kill the big ones, but I can kill at least most of the smaller ones before they get to me. Okay, these guys are a little, I gotta run away from these guys. Okay, let's do, okay. You know, maybe that'll save my life one day. Oh, someone's down. See, so yeah, like most of these enemies we can kill before they get to us. It's the bigger ones that we struggle with a little bit, like the turtles. There we go. So 42 crit, 3... Yeah, see, that upped my damage by like almost 100. Yeah, because look how long it's still taking us a long time to kill this boss. He's only 25% dead right now. These are going to be long fights. But again, the reason that we're having some success here is because we actually are able to kill these smaller enemies so quickly. And so we can all huddle around the boss a little bit better than I kind of originally thought we would. Oh my god. That hurt. Okay, let's go with the spell size. That guy hit me, he hit me for 1100. Again, that's the risky part of this spell. Oh man. Took so much damage there. Okay, let me get it. Luckily everybody has heals though, so I'll get topped off super quick. Let's get some heals on Shifty. Oh, dang it, Blarg went down. mean, there's not a lot of time left, but... Uh-oh. Larg down again. Yeah, that boss. The boss is... I mean, I think the only reason I'm not dying is because I do have a little bit of armor. But it seems like that boss is like a one-hit kill if he touches you. I'm gonna clear this out. Yeah. Oh no, watch out, Stevons. Oh, Shifty. I thought Shifty walked right into mine. Yeah, if you get, oh man, if you get touched, you're dead. That's funny. Everybody's dying because they keep getting touched. He's almost there. Oh no, another one down. Oh no. All right, let's do global spell size. Oh my goodness, they're dropping like flies. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. I need to get out of this. Now we're starting to get swarmed. Okay. No, come follow me, come follow me. I think we need to get out of this area. It probably doesn't help that they're so, like, I can see their movement speed struggling. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now it's panic mode. Okay, I'm gonna go try to get Blarg also. Oh, 1,700! That seems unreal. That guy hit me for 1,700 damage? Holy cow! That wasn't even the boss. Like, what's the point of having all this armor? What's the point of having 236 armor if we're gonna die in one hit? Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's up to Blarg. Get him, Blarg. Oh man, if Blarg dies here, it's all over. And Blarg's the slowest and the lowest DPS of all of us. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we threw that fight. We threw that fight. We were doing so good. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be... Blarg, luckily the boss is dead. And it's actually pretty beneficial that... Oh, Blarg has lightning. Oh, okay. Blarg didn't go all ice. For some reason, I thought Blarg went all ice. Blarg does have lightning. Luckily, Blarg doesn't need to do too much here. With the ice, this is gonna help. Because Blarg just needs to survive until that revive goes off. That's it. And then can pick one of us up. So hopefully this won't be too bad, especially with his slow. I honestly wouldn't even risk it. I would just go to like the safe. Yeah, I wouldn't even risk that kind of stuff. I would just run and try to keep all. I would just run around. Oh, see, gets hit by a projectile. Luckily, health potion right there. Oh no, another one. I would just don't worry about killing the bugs. Just run around until you don't die. That's it. I wouldn't even worry. Not too much longer, but yeah, go get that health potion, get that magnet. Man, I can't believe how bad we threw that fight. Trying to get back in. Okay, the revive's back up. So Blard can now pick one of us up. Man, luckily that boss had like no health left. Okay, new objective. Yeah, don't even worry about the objective, just pick one of us up. Alright, I'm up. I can't believe that one bug hit me for 1700 damage. Again, what's the man? Like I have 246. I have 246 armor. If that felt like pointless. Okay, I should be able to do this quest. I'm gonna do this quest. In some situations I wouldn't worry about it, but this should be easy enough, and I think I'll have plenty of damage to do this. Okay, let's do a reroll here. Let's do one more reroll. I'm not gonna do that movement speed. All right, let's do spell size. Alright, that's done. But good job, Blarg. Stayed alive long enough to keep us in this game. I can't believe how much we died. That felt like they were doing way too much damage. You know, and then that goes to the point too, like one of his augments, one of this spell's augments is you take less damage the more enemies are in your circle. Like, I still got one-shot-it. I got one-shot-it. I get I don't have, like, I didn't take a lot of health, but he hit me for 1800 damage. 1800 damage that one bug hit me for on the second wave. And I've been, like, I have a bunch of armor. I've gotten a bunch of armor from my relics, and I picked a legendary 50 armor. Oh, see, I got stuck on this little thing right here. Like just that little piece that sticks out. That's all it takes. It looks like Shifty got a level up revive, which is nice, from a blessing from the Archmage or whatever it's called. All right, so now we need to pick up C-bonds. All right, we're back in the game. Now I'm super worried about this third boss fight. Because now we're gonna have no revives. That's gonna be an issue. With as much as we died on that second fight. And I think it was really, I mean, it was us, we were getting one-hitted. Like, getting one-shot deaths. That's kind of what looked like what was happening. I didn't see all the deaths from what happened, but I mean, I almost got one-shotted by the boss in the beginning, and then I got one-shotted by the turtle later in the run. So I can only imagine that everybody else was getting one-shotted by probably the boss for us getting like too close and being penalized for that. Man, I had a lot of faith in this run too. See, so right here, okay. So I'm in 2-hit territory right here for death. So all that stuff with like low health, come on. Like one more hit and I'm dead. It's not worth living on the edge like that to do a tiny bit extra more, to get like a little bit of an extra benefit. It's not worth it. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit for Blarg. Should have plenty of damage for these statues now, though. Oh, sweet. They just want to keep spawning right here on me. And then again, with the healing, you know, we all have healing, but what's the point? What do we need healing for when everybody gets one-shotted? You know, you want to make healers in this game. Well, the only way that healing ever really works in this game is when people do rerolls. It barely comes in handy in the midst of battle, again, because we're getting one-shotted. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to go get Blarg. Yeah, there you go. Blarg was down first. And Blarg was the hero of the end of that round. Oh, we didn't complete the quest yet. I've lost focus on that. Okay, let's do base damage. I mean, I'm glad we got through that fight though, and we were able to, because now we can probably survive long enough, you know, to make it to the last boss fight instead of ending the video like a little bit short, because that would have sucked. I always try to get, oh wow, what are we taking here? 17, 17, or 17? Let's go middle. Little trash. Oh, I'm such an a-hole sometimes. Man, we do such a good job at killing these regular enemies. Alright, Shifty's gotta wait. About 75% done. All right, I'm not gonna try to be a Debbie Downer here, but I have very little faith in us being able to. Oh, he got awesome. Shifty got another blessing, so now we keep our revive. But after that second wave, man, we went through like 12 revives. We were dropping like flies. We're gonna really need to be like, we're gonna need to be extra cautious here on this last round. But we also, it's like, how cautious can we be though? Because we still need to be super close to the boss to hit him. Okay, seal the rift. That's an easy one. Someone's already in it. Yeah, well, I don't need to go do it. That'll definitely, the easiest objective is seal the rift. All right, let's go spell damage. Haven't seen a lot of crit stuff here recently. I was trying to build into that. Whee! This run too, you know, it's not... What's nice about this run is it's probably one of the better spells for no screen clutter. Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, I can take that. Uh-oh. Okay, Blarg's down. We had a revive up, though. Man, now I wish I would have taken one of the revive ones. One of the revive relics for extra damage or crit damage. I'm gonna need to see a little bit more movement speed again. Just a ton of 8s popping up. I like how that looks. It's aesthetically pleasing just seeing all the 8s. That was a close one. I don't want to take more armor right now. I don't really want to be too much slower than I am. Who needs help? Oh, Shifty right here. Oh, get out of that! Shifty I think is everybody's so slow. Everybody is so slow right now. Like, we can barely get out of these circles. I think Shifty might be the slowest. Top left. So many freaking bugs right here. Kind of want to kill them all. Alright, no statues over here either. Alright, I'll just kill the bugs. There's only a handful left. Okay, we can do that cooldown again. Even though I don't know how much that's actually going to help. All right, that was, I mean, that was the last objective, so a couple more level ups, and that's really all we're gonna get here. Let's do legendary global spell size. It's really gonna come down to we just can't get hit. I mean, in the simplest terms possible, just can't get hit. We're gonna have just our one revive up, and that's it. We're all gonna be really slow, and we're all gonna be right next to the boss. It's gonna be this last wave is gonna be a challenge. I don't really even know. I'll take it. Hopefully maybe that prevents me from getting one shot at some point in this game. Like that could save my life. And at this point that matters a lot. Uh-oh, that was bad timing, Blarg. Okay. Because the boss fight's about to start, and now the respawn might be able to come up. Okay, I'm gonna take that movement speed. The respawn might be able to come up by the time the boss fight starts. We'll see. So now we really can't have a death. I do need to get some heals on Blarg though. I ran away too quickly. Okay, it's not good for us to gather up either while the beavers are around. Gotta watch out for the beavers. Man, those fire ticks are hitting for so much. All right, moment of truth. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go with 1800. Anything to try to protect me from one-hit deaths right now. So if I get hit for like 1600, you know, I can get healed back up like incredibly fast. So just that one hit protection is what I'm going for. I'm hoping like 1800's enough, maybe, with like 500 or 356 armor. Oh, shoot. Oh, a little too close right there. Shifty. All right. Our revive's right there, though, so we can get Shifty up. Okay, I'm just gonna, when this thing goes off, I'm just gonna run away. It's not worth it trying to stay close to the boss and try to, you know, navigate through the enemies. I'm just gonna get as far away as I can because we don't have any revives. So again, just kind of play it safe. Oh man, as I get hit by... Yeah, like I'll just run away and I'll just kill some bugs while I do this. Because it's really, like, it's really just a battle of attrition. Our DPS isn't really that bad. You know, we can kill this boss with our damage. And we can kill the enemies quick enough, too. It's just, we just need to be as safe as possible. And, oh, man. And just try not, yeah, just try not to die, because we don't have any revives left. Gonna make me pretty slow. Shifty's back up. Oh no, Simons, no. Oh man, we took the same path there. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that was so close. Okay, let's go critical chance. Oh, I gotta kill these. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I need to recoup here. I'm too slow. I need to recoup and get back into this fight. I got pulled away. Oh man, I gotta get back in there though. Oh, he's up here now. It's like they're oh shit. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard to get back in. Oh my god. I'm trying to work my way. I promise you, I'm trying to work my way back into this fight. But the mobs keep collapsing on me every time. Like every time I get close to the boss, the mobs are collapsing on me and it's cutting me off every single time. And I can't get there. They cut me off literally every time. The bugs are getting fast now too. I mean, maybe this is the strategy right here anyways. I don't even think I can get on the boss. Yeah, man, I'm gonna bring all the bugs right in front of Blarg. I gotta cut this way now. This is a really crazy fight right now. Blarg has slow, so Blarg can sort of deal with maybe keeping some of these fast enemies away from him. I'm just trying, at this point, I just want to try to pick someone up. I'll pick up whoever this is down here. Assuming I don't. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get C-Bonds. Okay, let's work our way back to this boss fight now. Now that there's another one of us up. Oh, Blarg's down. Damn. Okay, we're gonna. All his mobs are gonna swarm on us now. All right, let's see. It's basically whoever the boss is gonna go after. There's nothing at this point. There's like nothing we can really do. I don't think I can get to the boss. I don't think I can get in on the boss. Oh shit. Okay, well now I don't have a choice. The boss and all the mobs are gonna come for me, and I am not very fast. I don't know about this one. I'm not like very confident about this. What's gonna suck is I can't really. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't really hit the boss. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh, I couldn't hit the boss at all until he rushed right up on me. They were just too fast. They were too fast there at the end. Man, now I wish I would have like had more movement speed, because if I had more movement speed, I definitely could have survived a lot longer through that fight. It was just the speed wasn't there. That was a longer run too. Yeah, that second wave screwed us. That second wave screwed us. We lost a lot of lives that second wave. We did better the third wave. I mean, we almost got him. We almost got them, but not quite. They just got too fast for us. So let's see what we were looking at here. I had 372 armor, 537% damage, 48% crit chance, 360 spell damage, 61 million damage total. So I had 61 million, C-Bonds with 49, Shifty at 26, and then Blarg at 33. So yep, that was it. Man, that was a really fun run though. The spell did do better than I thought it was gonna do, and I think we could have had it, but like I said, that second wave, I think we really got caught off by how much damage we were taking and the boss basically one-shotting us. So that's really what kind of I think sort of ended that run for us. If we had like 5 revives for like that last fight, we probably could have pulled that off. But that's it for now. If you want to join in on these runs, jump in the Discord. I post a link in every description. Let me know you want to be part of the Spell Brigade runs, and I'll give you a roll for it, and I'll ping you whenever we do runs. I try to do like 3 runs a week, so there's always an opportunity to jump in. I'll do it on the weekends, the weekdays, nights, mornings. So there's always a chance no matter where you live. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.